I'm sorry, that enrages me. That deeply enrages me. She's never donned the uniform. She's never risked her life for her country. Did she ever rappel out of a helicopter and save 146 people? But imagine this guy having laid it all on the line, having risked his life, having taken down 4 Soviet MiGs, legend on not talking about it, not telling his wife about it, but secretly when asked, just a few years ago, so he must have been, 96 at the time, what would it be like to get, a medal? Oh, gee, it would mean so much. I'd only wish my dad could see it. Of course, then Joe Biden didn't give it to him, but President Trump does it. And any sane human is deeply moved by that story and by watching that happen. And yet here was the Democrat reaction. Okay, here's Democrat Representative Robin Kelly on a YouTube channel where they were having the state of the people and live reaction to what Trump was doing. Look at this abomination.
I was there, and it was as horrific as I thought it would be.
Did you leave early?
Absolutely.
It was like an award show. You get a medal. You get a medal. You get a medal.
That's literally, Mo just said, you get a car, you get a car. Y'all are on the same page.
That is so disgusting. She wasn't the only one. Look at SOT 35, CNN's Abby Phillip.
But he utilized almost like these game show type moments where you're seeing awards being presented to really bring these moments of togetherness that otherwise might not have been there.
Game show. Her. I'm sorry, that enrages me. That's all she's ever done. How dare she call it a game show? How dare this Representative Robin Kelly, thank God no...
Every Democrat strategy in America should be very concerned. After Trump's State of the Union address, the Democrat who refused to stand or clap for the most obvious things did more damage to their brand than Trump or any political ad ever could. This is something these people need to realize. Even their base is furious because when you look at dancing videos like this, it just shows these people are not serious.
Democrats are just so disgusting. And the only person who's more disgusting than one of the Democrats who sat on us last night during the State of the Union are the Democrats who vote for those people so this way they can be there. Two things just stuck out that we cannot deny. First of all, the greatest, smartest question from President Trump was, please stand up if you believe that we should be defending Americans. And every Democrat just sat. And then, of course, the same comes with the SAVE Act. And, of course, the Democrats, so they don't want the SAVE Act. But I bucket that as one. The second one is just one that makes you say there is an anti-movement here in the United States led by the Democrats like nothing we've ever seen before.
Yes, sources close to high-ranking Democrats have revealed growing internal panic following the party's response to President Trump's State of the Union address, describing their counter-demonstrations and boycott event as a disaster that left them appearing childish and disorganized. This is actually what these people are thinking at the moment, and it's nothing but the truth. What I've seen on social media, the mockery should actually tell you something. A lot of people are just laughing at these people. When you look at what Trump did here, it was actually a master class. Yeah, put these people on a trap and the fair end to end very easily. Trump was cocky and combative.
We got to get to David Muir and Jonathan Karl. ABC News covering the president's State of the Union. As he walks in, no one would fix his hair, but they were shaking his hands. And listen to this blunder these two made. And I will submit to you, there's a reason they made this blunder, which they then had to correct. SOT 32.
Freeze was seated.
We just saw the president obviously shake the Chief Justice's hand. There's Justice Elena Kagan, Brett Kavanaugh, Amy Coney Barrett. Of course, he chose Amy Coney Barrett for the bench. She was one of the justices who did not vote in his favor and did not shake her hand there. Did interact with the Chief Justice, but then with none of the other justices. And John Carl, this was a question for the president today, but it was clear to us at the White House that he didn't quite know how he was going to handle the justices when he got there tonight.
Yeah, interesting, that shake, very quick shake with John Roberts, and then going right by Amy Coney Barrett, who he put on the court.
Choosing to interact only with the Chief Justice.
But Trump felt particularly betrayed by the justices that he put on the court that ruled against him.
All right, these little drama queens. Here's the video. He shook everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. He did shake Elena Kagan. Here goes Brett Kavanaugh. And there's Amy Coney Barrett. All of them got their hands shaken, to the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in SOT 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there this evening. There were a couple of shots that they showed, one of them making it very clear that not only did he shake the Chief Justice's hand, but the others who had gathered there, including Amy Coney Barrett, who did not rule in his favor on the tariffs, though he did appoint her to the court.
Oh, they thought they had such a juicy moment. The president snubbing his own appointee. No, that's not what happened at all.
To get here and to press this country to
the border. I stuck in the border. Go Trump. Go Trump.
I don't know why these people will always do this. I don't know. Can I say every single time, copy one? Democrats decided to organize their anti-Trump State of the Union. At some point, I don't know, people did not even show up. They actually even boycotted this. When I look at the people at this location, everything to me just looked different. When you look at the kind of videos, and I was actually impressed at some point where a patriot actually showed up and crashed the whole event. I believe you saw the beginning of this video. Everybody, even CNN, is now acknowledging that Trump did a great job. I think he broke his own record by giving the longest speech ever. Imagine doing this at this age. That should tell you a lot. I saw some things during the State of the Union, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to play the video so you can see exactly what actually went on. Democrats need to step up. This strategy they struggle to put up every single day, to me, it is not working.
When the president asked the Democrats to stand for the slain passenger in North, our first priority as Americans rather than illegal on either of those two, I think they took his bait and they made the mistake. And that is a fundamental problem.
You know, Trump always has a way, to take these people unaware. This was a simple trick. If Democrats stood up for this, it could have been very clear. At some point, they used to say, no, these people don't want flags. They don't like to do this. Democrats should understand the tactics that Republicans always put out every single time. This was a bait and the fair. It was a simple trap, right? I don't want to talk much. I think I'm going to end here. I want to appreciate people's support and share out the videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips I'm about to play, that is for the white algorithm. You can always skip.
That can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Because Patel posted this on X.
People on the left are absolutely losing their minds.
Because now it's our job.
I get suspicious when anybody, whether it's
no one should be above scrutiny.
I think that Whoopi Goldberg, you might want to think.
Listen to their whole testimony.
Don't use it as a
person's home. It's very easy to understand.
When I look at that video, I don't see both sides in a dogmatic.
The Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
Yes. Of course, this is for the mother.
Babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be on them damn phones and watching me.
Thank you, everyone. I'm a little in shock about that.
Maduro.
Let your hatred and sit this one out.
Well, these guys.
There you go.
$1,800.
They get the.
Well,
I want to see them get it.
MAGA's going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Robin.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
So you and your husband were friends?
Everybody knew that wasn't true. A dangerous to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy.
There is a quota system.
This is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammys. Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish.
New York rent is crushing people.
They stuck to
This country's in such emotional turmoil.
This country, and yet people still root for them, but that's neither here nor